Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that's here for each of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We thank you for this opportunity for wonderful clarity, perfect peace, including peace of mind, and an allowance and investment in peace in all ways, an allowance and acceptance of harmony in every single soul, every single heart, every single intention on the planet right now. We celebrate our dedication to balance, to the role of nature, and to respect. And we celebrate our individual divinity, our individual right to health, peace, and happiness. We recognize that every single soul on the planet desires peace and love. And we choose to release the different methods of acquiring peace of love, including domination, and allow there to be a confidence and a maturity among humanity. And we choose this moment to invite the angels to help us in every single manner, every single way, every single aspect of our lives, allowing our personal healing to impact the global, and to recognize that we are right on time, that we are prepared for this moment, and we allow the highest good to emerge from this gathering and from this moment. So we'll just take in a breath. And if we could notice whether you feel this, see it, hear it, or know it, we're taking my word for it. If we could just notice the Ascended Master Ganesh, the remover of obstacles, walking arm in arm with Joan of Arc, a goddess of peace and harmony. If we could just notice the two of them, perhaps coming into your view from the right and passing in front of you, if we could just notice what happens with that pass, and them circling around behind you. And then beginning just to very simply and peacefully, perhaps in a bit of a figure eight, to encircle you with a path, like the infinity sign that you're in the middle of. We could just breathe into your infinite nature and to the presence of Ganesh, who would like to lift off of you and place on himself anything that you consider a burden or a problem, including war on the planet right now. To let Joan of Arc sprinkle a path of peace, including personal peace right now. If we could just notice those two lovely guides just circling elliptically. We'll just notice them passing and passing. Let's very simply notice our ability to let our bodies unburden, letting our hearts unburden. And we'll allow to join into that circling with the infinity sign. We'll notice perhaps a bit of a distance from Joan and Ganesh, Archangel Michael holding space. We'll notice Archangel Michael singing a song, which might well be a song that you know, or a song of his, or a global song. We'll just breathe in. We'll notice those three guides creating peace. We'll notice Archangel Michael perhaps entering his own orbit around you. Let's just notice Archangel Michael creating protection around your being, around your soul. Protection for your body, for your thoughts. Protection for everything you hold dear, including peace on earth, including a healthy body. We'll just very simply and lovingly just notice those orbits. And those orbits being individual for each of us. We'll notice that these guides can be with each of us at once, undiluted, undistracted, not bound by time or space. We'll just notice those orbits. And we'll notice Archangel Michael especially moving perhaps with some speed further and further away from you. So the orbit of protection around you, the infusion of safety and peace becoming larger and larger and larger. So we'll just lovingly just notice that. And so we'll notice on this horizontal plane and elliptical orbits. We'll just notice that happening. We'll just very simply, lovingly notice a second angel, Archangel Haniel, Haniel, the angel of grace. If we could notice Haniel perhaps being right in front of you and very gently and lovingly walking through you. Let's let her do that again. And just notice the infusion and the gifts that she leaves within you. The activation of perfect health and healing, the activation of states of grace in your mental body, emotional body, spiritual body, and physical body, and her deep connection with you, the deep connection between you and this archangel. So if we could notice with different words, the angels and these guides, Ganesh, Joan, Michael, and Haniel, taking care of you with immediacy and with their focus being on you and recognizing the duplication of focusing on the health and healing, protection, clearing and peace of one person on the planet. We'll let that duplicate to every person, every being of light and life on the planet right now, including in Ukraine, including in all continents, including our loved ones, including strangers. So we'll allow right now for there to be a wonderful clearing. And if we could notice specifically from Joan and from Ganesh, them addressing, healing, and providing comfort to the tender parts of yourself, their wording. Let's just notice those tender parts, be it knowing that violence is happening or seeing violent images. Let's let there be some tending to of your response to that, and also attending to anything happening that might be violent. Let's just trust their role in that, to intervene, to protect, to cease. And we'll notice with Archangel Michael's expansive orbits, those going around the world, touching every soul and inviting positive change, inviting an evolution of consciousness, inviting an end of any distortion or distraction away from humanity and civility, and allowing all of us collectively to land in a space of honor, respect, miracles, positive change, positive expression, saying yes and no, and allowing our yeses to be heard, yes to world peace, and our no's to be heard, no to war, no to violence. And we'll just breathe into all this. And if we could notice as we do that, let's just feel us working hand in hand with the angels, every angel we know by name, all the guides and goddesses, masters that we know by name, all the guides and angels that you have a strong affinity for. We'll just take a moment to indeed say that out loud with our own voices. We could just say out loud, I say yes to world peace. I say no to war. Thank you, angels, for helping everyone in need. I choose to witness the end of suffering in my lifetime. I celebrate the maturity of all world leaders. Including having open hearts. And making excellent decisions. I stand as my conscious adult self, prepared to fully embrace peace. Wonderful. So if we could just breathe in, and we'll just notice that we're aware of world events. Let's let everything become personal for a few minutes. If we could just breathe in, let's just say our own names out loud, which might sound like I am Mark, and just using your own name. And we'll say out loud, I am a conscious adult. I welcome peace into every part of my life. I welcome perfect health into every part of my life. Thank you, angels, for lifting all burdens off of me. I choose to embrace and embody hope. I release old patterns of helplessness. I embrace the power of my words. I'm grateful for the collective good that is here right now. Wonderful. Great. And if we could just notice again all that was happening on a horizontal plane, the orbit of Ganesh, and Joan, the orbit around the world of Archangel Michael. Let's let all that turn vertical, including Haniel moving through your body vertically up and down. So just let everything become vertical. And if there were an image of that, perhaps it's like white light moving up and down through your body, allowing there to be a profound cleansing and clearing, and allowing every single system in our bodies, our immune systems, our nervous systems, our organs, our physical hearts, our etheric hearts, our physical brains, our consciousness. We could just notice all those parts of ourselves receiving a cleansing and clearing, with everything being brand new right now. And we'll notice our remarkable ability to feel, to notice, and to expand in every single cell with the presence of spirituality, the presence of angels and guides. We'll just breathe into all that goodness and all that peace. And we'll just notice that good is here. We'll just very simply lovingly allow that vertical infusion of radiant health into every single cell. The perfect acknowledgement and alignment with the highest good for every single system in your body, including your circulatory system, respiratory system, digestive system, reproductive system, system of hormones. Once again, your nervous system, including your spine, your brain, your nerves, your tissue and muscles, including your immune system being sparkling and peaceful, including all of your senses, everything connected with sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch, and your intuition. And we'll notice with your intuition, we could just let it be like when we used to dump out ashtrays, letting the angels dump out the ashtray of your intuition, letting it only be fresh and positive. And with your empathic nature, if we could just notice the angels clearing and cleansing your energy field so only love exists. That in times when there's a crisis happening in the world, that we could be crystal clear. And with our focus, our loving focus, be very direct with affirming the highest good for all. And trusting once again our yeses and nos. So if we could just breathe in, if we could lovingly once again We once again just say our own names out loud. I am Mark, and I choose peace. I welcome and celebrate peace on earth right now. I am right on time. I am part of the solution. I celebrate feeling good and full. I celebrate the richness of life. Thank you, angels, for helping every single person on the planet achieve harmony. Thank you, angels, for helping every single person on the planet achieve harmony right now. Wonderful. So if we could notice with the 4 guides that we've mentioned by name, Ganesh, Joan, Haniel, and Michael, if we could just notice whether it's all 4 or one of them or a different guide. Let's just very simply notice a one-on-one connection, which might involve like a handhold or a hug. If we could just breathe in. If there's a default, let's let it be Archangel Haniel. It's very simply just feel the connection with one of these guides and their message for you. So if we could just lovingly breathe into that, letting them help. And if we could just notice the space available and just lovingly breathe into that connection and contact and just trusting what comes, which might be one thing. And we'll say out loud, thank you. I'll just share what came, which was Ganesh singing the song with different words of let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. If we could just say out loud, I choose for there to be peace on earth. And I let it begin with me right now. I ask for this or something better in all directions of time. Thank you. Wonderful. We'll just breathe in. And as we head toward a conclusion, if we could just lovingly, if you choose to, perhaps holding hands up in a prayerful or healing space, perhaps palms facing forward, and we'll just hold every single individual in Ukraine or connected with Ukraine, or been to, or is there, or has recently escaped from, even Russian soldiers there. We'll just allow there to be a space of honor, letting everyone know they are seen and heard, letting hearts be open and infused with love, letting all brains, including brains in shock, be open to new information, including changing choices, including choosing peace, including honoring each other, including letting the highest good happen. And in speaking directly to all those individuals in Ukraine or connected with Ukraine, we'll lovingly say out loud, I see you, I hear you, I honor you, I affirm the best for you. I am supporting you in all ways. Thank you, angels, for helping everyone in Ukraine. I choose peace. Thank you. And with loving dignity, peace of mind, we'll just let that go and hand that all over to the angels. If we could just come back to feeling a sense of clearing and clarity, we'll notice Archangel Michael's orbit around the world, both on the horizontal plane and vertical plane, but also moving through you, a sense of global clearing. We'll notice Archangel Haniel having created an infusion of grace in every single cell in your body. Our loving friends Ganesh, removing all obstacles to peace and to harmony and to health. Our friend Joan of Arc, infusing peace, love, divine connection, and a wonderful sense of innocence, not being naive, but innocence in our hearts and minds, recognizing that everything is possible, including peace coming from prayer and intention from people in America to a country in a different part of the world. And we celebrate our words, we celebrate our gathering, we celebrate our peace of mind. And with this and for this, we say to Ganesh, Joan, Haniel, and Michael, thank you, and to all other angels and guides. And thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, archangels and ascended masters, for all the grace, all the clarity, and all the peace that is here for each of us right now. Thank you, too. If you could just notice all masters and guides and angels connected with healing, them being at work right now, including Archangel Raphael, including Hilarion, including Guan Yin, including Master Healer Jesus. We'll just notice all those healing guides and angels at work. And we thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels, and them knowing exactly where to go. Exactly where to go. We celebrate all the goodness and peace that is here. And we know that our prayers are heard, that we are participating in peace, and we choose for there to be global peace right now. We celebrate our choice. We celebrate the difference that it makes, and we celebrate the potent power that is present in our words, the potent power of peace, and the potent power of allowing pervasive peace to be present on the planet always. And we celebrate all this. And with wonderful clarity, perfect peace of mind and joy, we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.